We all would have crossed a point in our life with a feeling that we have not achieved anything great, that we have not did something or traveled to a place worth mentioning, that we haven't stood up against bullying even though we had million thoughts revolving around inside our head on reacting to it. In this video, I am going to suggest a film which is having a similar character as the lead role, Secret Life of Walter Mitty. This adventure comedy drama movie, which was directed and acted by Ben Stiller, was released in 2013. This movie was inspired from a short story which was published in 1939. The movie talks about the life of Walter Mitty, the journey he takes and the transformation he goes through from his journey. Talking of Walter Mitty, Walter is a person who wishes to be adventurous and creative. He does extraordinary things to impress the girl he likes. He sarcastically mocks back at his boss, but all these things happen only inside his head. He daydreams all these things which he could not do but wished to do in his real life. That's how he reacts. That's how he lives his secret life, through daydreaming. He just completely zones out while he daydreams. He had missed the train, stood still while talking to his girl boss and colleagues. It is clearly showing in the first frame of the film itself that Walter is financially struggling. Also, the Life magazine, where he works as the negative asset manager, is being acquired by an online publishing company, and because of that, company is planning to fire all the non-essential employees. That worries everyone in the company, including Walter. There will be only one more print from Life magazine before it goes online. In order for that, a famous war photographer, Sean O'Connell, sent Walter Mitty a collection of photo negatives. Along with that, Sean personally gives Walter a customized wallet for all these years of hard work and dedication which Walter has put on in his work. It also had a note for everyone, saying that the 25th picture is the best picture he has ever taken. He also calls that picture as the quintessence of life, like that is the perfection of life. That picture is going to be on the cover page of the last print of Life magazine. But there comes the biggest problem. That picture is missing on the negative roll. Everyone in the office will be so eager to see that picture, especially Walter's boss, and he starts to ask for it. For the time being, Walter saves himself telling that he is still processing the picture and buys some time. In the meanwhile, he plans to meet Sean for getting that missing picture. It is from this point of the movie, the journey that changed Walter Mitty's life is going to start. Because finding Sean was not easy. Sean really was an old school guy. He never had a mobile phone or email ID. As he is always traveling, he do not have a permanent address or phone number. Finally, with all the help of other pictures Walter had, and with some payment details as clues, Walter started his journey to find Sean. He had close calls from volcanic eruption and shark attacks. He jumps onto the middle of the ocean. Also some beautiful moments like longboarding down the hill, which he used to do in his teenage days. By this time, Walter's boss figures out that 25th picture which had to be on the cover page is missing, and that cost Walter his job. He gets fired. Already financially struggling, now getting fired makes Walter shattered and clueless. On this frustration, Walter threw the wallet which Sean gifted him onto the trash. Ultimately, Walter deciphered that Sean is at the Himalayan ranges of Afghanistan. Even after losing the job, just to finish what he has started, and because Sean has trusted him with his work, Walter gears up to the Himalayas to find Sean. At the snowy mountains of the Himalayas, in the middle of taking a snap of a snow leopard, Sean meets Walter. Sean softly makes Walter sit beside him and show him the snow leopard through his camera lens. Then he tells that he called this magnificent creature as a ghost cat, as it does not come out that often, and no one has documented it because of that. Walter then explains all what has happened as the 25th picture was missing and the heat he was taking because of it. It is then Sean tells Walter that the 25th picture was the gift, not the wallet. Wallet was something he used to put on the picture. That's when Walter slips into agony, realizing that he has discarded the wallet in discontent. Walter, with a heavy heart and lot of excitement in his eyes, apprehending that he is never going to see that picture, asked Sean what the picture was. And Sean described that picture as a ghost cat, similar to that of the snow leopard, which never seeked any of the attention. On returning home with an empty hands and shattered heart, it will be Walter's mom who will be waiting for him, keeping his wallet safe from the trash. And even without taking an attempt to look what the picture is, he goes straight into the office just to hand over the picture and finish what he has started. It is only when the last edition gets published, Walter gets to see what the picture is along with us. To know what the picture is, what that ghost cat was which Sean was referring to, please do watch the film. This journey of Walter to meet Sean has transformed Walter's life. The transformation of Walter from living in the dreams to the reality is clearly portrayed in the movie. Personally, this movie has taught me many things. In the first place, it is when Sean delivers the dialogue when he spots the rare snow leopard, which is, beautiful things do not seek attention. In person, I too feel it is very true. Once we know our worth, we will stop exhibiting ourselves. Like that, there is a dialogue when Walter asks Sean the reason for not taking the snap of the snow leopard, even though it was a rare moment. And those beautiful dialogue goes like this. If I like a moment, personally, I don't like to have the distraction of the camera. I would like to stay in it. That dialogue has really hit me hard. We take a ton of pictures and videos in every occasion just to flaunt in social media. But I always wonder that whether we are really enjoying those moments or not. Similarly, there are so many people like Walter around us with a lot of dreams, hopes and experience. We always see them as crazy or simple. We never value them just because they don't stand out. This movie has made me realize not to belittle anyone just because they don't exhibit themselves. We never know what they have been through or what they are capable of. Those who have watched the movie, please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about this movie. Those who like to watch a feel-good movie, I highly recommend you to watch this movie. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more movie suggestions, please do subscribe to this channel.